Hello everyone, welcome to my place. When Jehovah's Witnesses comes to your door, they are making false accusations saying they know the Bible, they have studied the Bible, and they can teach you the Bible. I have a friend of mine that her husband was using one of the characters in the Bible. For example, that he forgave his 11 brothers. Now his mother is in her 90s, and this guy is about close to 56, 57 years old. And he told his mom that, Joshua forgave his brothers when they tried to kill him and sold him into slavery. But the problem is, people, Joshua was not even the brothers of the 11. It was Joseph. Jehovah's Witnesses has taken stuff from the Bible and came and see what they're preaching. It's not the truth. Just like the teaching of the Christ's body was disintegrated and God resurrected, well, not resurrected, he materialized him into a spiritual body, spirit body. But when Christ went into the room with the disciples, and they was basically freaking out because the door was closed and locked and they couldn't figure how he got in. But he told them he is flesh and bone. Angels are not flesh and bone. And he ate with them. They even seen the holes in his hands and on his side. For some reason, Watchtower had convinced Jehovah's Witnesses that the passage of Christ being flesh is a lie. When he came back from the dead, I mean, is God powerless that he came and resurrect his own son when Christ was able to resurrect different people, heal the sick, open the eyes of blind, deaf people? If Christ had the power to do all these things, would it make sense that his Father could resurrect his own son? Or are we saying that Christ had more power than his Father? I don't believe that. That's one of the questions I could not figure out when I begin to start waking up. How can God destroy his own son's body to recreate a new body? People, that's the reason why we do all these researches, because we know we was in a cult like false religion. We doing these videos to get you to be aware of what the things we have found in this dangerous cult. I know. I was in it. Luckily, my doubts in this false religion that kept me from going to meetings for a long period of time, but I was still indoctrinated, believing that there was something was wrong with me and I needed to return, just like the prodigal son returning to his father. I was returning back to the what I call watchtower, or the governing body's teaching, because without their teaching, you are not a spiritual person that knows the scriptures. But I learned the Bible scriptures is easy to understand. Heck, I know more about the book of Revelation than any Jehovah Witnesses, because there's Bible prophecies in Revelation hasn't even came true yet. But to Jehovah Witnesses, everything is symbolic, symbolic, symbolic. No. I don't think God wanted John to write a fantasy story to use it as examples for us to have people to interpret the Bible, because we was unable to learn it for ourselves. I don't believe this. Jehovah Witnesses, you have been mistreated and lied to so many times, and you can't even see the force right in front of you. You can't see the truth right in front of you. You think your website is a life-giving knowledge to give you eternal life, but you're wrong. You say other churches, or even you could say their own information on their websites, is a lie. But the problem here, I have dedicated myself to learn more about Jehovah Witnesses teaching than I did on other churches. Now, I did some research in some religions, and just the little information that I found convinced me that none of these churches that I did research has the truth or teach the truth to the people. But I spend my time more digging into Jehovah Witnesses, religion, and the hidden secrets, hidden lies. I'm dedicated to help to bring these people out, to show love, that we're doing these videos not to destroy a Jehovah Witness, to wake them up. Because I too was asleep. Even when I was partial awake, I was still asleep. Because till you get rid of the fear that this organization had on you, you don't have a normal life. You can't function out in the world not knowing that when Armageddon was going to be right on top of you because you left this religion. I have done so much since 2012, so much research. How can a human being with a reasoning mind can say none of this information that I did was just a gossip, lie, or just flat out lie? Every bit of it is true. That's the reason I go on different websites to do major research. And one of my favorite ones is Jewish Virtual Library. There you can find out a lot of things that Jehovah's Witnesses will not teach. The truth about the first temple was being destroyed. Now, why would the Jews lie about their own destruction of their temple when they only had 2 temples was destroyed, people? Just 2. Why would they lie about the first one to deceive the world and tell the truth about when the second one was destroyed? I mean, wouldn't that put them in the same category as Jehovah's Witnesses? Tell half truth and half lies? But the problem is, this religion that I was in, it has so many lies in it. If a person really wants to find truth about this religion, it's all over the internet. These people have studied with the witnesses, even woke up a bunch of these witnesses, because people care. If people come together and help destroy the wickedness of these false religions, these dangerous cults, the earth could be a better place to live. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, because you're still going to have your people that wants to commit crimes and all that, and one day all this will be gone. People, when my friend and her stupid husband, I mean, when she gives him scriptures from the Bible, he has to go to a blind man and ask him about the scriptures. Now, I mentioned this guy, he just came into this religion maybe 2008 or 2000. So he's just very new to this religion. And this guy, other guy, he was born in this religion. And he doesn't even know the Bible scriptures, and he's going to a blind man that has less knowledge of the Bible. So my question is all Jehovah's Witnesses' knowledge of the Bible possible could be incorrect when they can't even get simple things that if you pick up the Bible and read it, and you'll find out the truth? I feel pity for Jehovah's Witnesses. They never had accurate knowledge, and when it comes to them, they're scared of it, and they close their minds down because they fear if something starts making sense, then all the time and effort they put into this religion, it's been wasted. Which that's true. People, I understand this religion that I was in. My mother was a pioneer. Hopefully the research that Mike and Kim sent to my parents would show when I talked to my dad, but there was something was major wrong with this religion when I started doing my research. At that time he mentioned the resources I found was a lie. And for someone that lost his faith in this religion and quit around 1990 and protecting the religion, that he gave up hope. I mean, they even mentioned that they'd rather die in Armageddon than live on earth with hypocrite Jehovah's Witnesses who would not show the love toward people when they were spiritual weak. So I hope they learned the information was given to them, but it was enough for them to come check up on me, see how I'm doing. But I hope they learn from the information that this religion they was in was lying to them. So I thank you, Mike and Kim, for sending that information to my parents. People, when you start believing in men that are supposed to be high superior than you or anyone else, then you need to examine all of their teachings. And we have done that. And we are being called apostates because we found flaws and lies in Watchtower, and we're the ones make it look like we're the criminals. So all I'm trying to say here, Jehovah's Witnesses, you do not know the Bible, what you think you do. You only know what you've been taught and what you've been programmed. You need to sit down and just read the Bible for yourself without any Watchtower's literature. And the Bible will teach you, even through your perverted Bible, what you call a Bible. You can find the real truth like I did. I mean, I went through the Black Bible and I found the truth. This is not, or never was, an organization that was being guided by Christ or God. If I can do that in your own Bible, then you should be able to do it too. And I know some of y'all are more intelligent, can read the Bible for yourself without the influence of Watchtower. So y'all have a nice day, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye bye.